Things a good time zone, and I am already dropping frames of quite a lot of frames, almost 10%. Yay! So my technician came out today. I've been up since 8 o'clock, well, before 8 o'clock, so I am tired. Technician came out, changed the router over, tested all the connections. My connection's fine on my end. So I think my problems are pretty much down in London, which I can't do anything about. Yay! So I'm trying different London servers because there's 3 of them that I can connect to for Twitch. I did testing on all 3 of them, bandwidth testing, before I went live today. And the one that I'm on at the moment was the best one. And now as soon as I go actually live, it's now worse than the others. So yeah, I absolutely hate this. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? How's Setis? How's PD? I hope you're both doing well. And hopefully my connection stabilizes. Because this is really annoying. Dropping 10% of frames is less than ideal. But anyway, let's get back to the game and try to ignore it. Actually, I know what to expect. So, I'm going to buff.
Well?
This is where I need to pause the game. Darren, bless. And you have no spells. You have mage armor.
Ask nicely.
Oh, I need to make sure that's not on.
Missed me already.
That's not on.
Something wrong?
Mirror image 1 bit per level. Sure. And then no other buffs.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Enlarge person, yes. We'll do that on Wendoag. We'll do reduce person on you. Reduced person on Waldrick. You can do bull strength on Wendoag. Shield.
You can trust me.
For morale bonus, you can have aid.
Don't mind me.
And I think I could put mage armor on you. Should be able to. Oh, Cat's Grace doesn't stack with that. That's good to know, because they're both enhancement bonuses. It means for now, I can take that off and give you to Wenduag. So now she... Oh, good God. Well, the thing... I'm not sure about the ingest endpoints, but there's only 3 servers that I can connect to that are in the UK, and they're all in London. I don't know if that's just... if it changes if you maybe become partner and get access to more of them. But I can either connect to London or I can connect to another country, which honestly might not be a bad shout. I may try that tomorrow. Like, just ignore London and like connect through France or something. We'll see how that goes. So Wendoag is doing 2d6 plus 15 damage. Okay, that's a lot.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
No, it's not. Don't think anyone can do poison. I think I'm good on buffs. Oh, no, I'm not. Morale bonus. Heroism.
What's on your
Was
mind?
Aid.
I wonder.
A morale bonus +1. And temporary hit points. Okay.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
And you. So we're gonna have conflict. Quite a lot of conflict. Yeah, aid is useless. Well, it's not useless, it gives you temporary hit points. He has 11 temporary hit points. Wendwag has 14. Okay, now that I've done all the buffing, we do a quick save, and then we march on. Because the buffs don't last too long. Yeah, 5 minutes. Commander, come quick! Come here, quickly. From the mountain you see a raided camp of 2 groups of warriors, one wearing white and yellow armor, the other in black. They are led by a tall man in white priest's robes. Some of the warriors glance around fretfully, their weapons shaking in their hands. You hear the screams of gargoyles from above. The beasts are approaching the camp.
Quickly, evacuate the wounded. The beasts are about to strike again. Use cloaks as stretchers. We've got to make it through. Paralictor, your people will have to cover us while...
2 more minutes left out in the open, and neither you nor I will have any troops left to order about, Crusader.
His voice is amazing.
But the wounded...
Are no longer wounded.
Problem solved. Retreat to shelter.
The man in white has anything further to add. His words are drowned out by the shrieks of gargoyles as they fall from the sky.
Save the last one for me. I'll cut you wide open!
Cover me, all right?
Out of my sight!
Surrender or else!
Always watch your back.
I won't let you hurt my friends!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Go.
The spirits demand your blood.
Distract them from me.
today's sacrifice! I'll rip you apart!
Time to share your treasures.
Go for their hearts! They'll
Time
beg
to
me
rob
to
them of
stop.
their treasures.
I'll cut you wide open!
Cover me, all right?
I will see to your demise.
Too late for apologies.
The spirits demand your blood! I am helpful, am I not?
I'm the best.
A paralictor indeed. Impressive.
Are you in command of this unit? Oh, no? Then step aside and let me discuss the matter with the commander. Forcibly joined. The leader of the Order of the Sunrise Sword was unable to get to safety, which is not surprising, considering his, shall we say, excessive scrupulousness and sluggishness. Given the extreme situation, I took command of his people.
Just great. Paladins and Hell Knights all in the one troop. It's like catching the plague and the pox at the same time.
It's supposed to be good when different people unite. We're here for a common cause. But it still gives me the creeps for some reason. Hell Knights shouldn't be allowed to get their claws into our paladins. It's wrong.
Indeed. The gargoyles were clearly trying to capture as many prisoners as they could. I don't know the reason behind these abductions, but I'm not about to give the enemy what they want. That is why all my people were ordered not to be taken alive. And as for the wounded, we didn't have time to get them to safety anyway.
What charming people. Those fellows in black make Holrun look like a sweet old soul by comparison.
I spared them the exact volume of resources I could sacrifice without risking my own people. However, the situation has developed, and I've already ordered they be given additional supplies. They are temporarily under my charge, and I can use their forces to rebuff the attack. They'll work for their water. Noble Ashes and his Sunrise Swords have already done so. And this is what it led to. We can discuss our differences as soon as the gargoyle problem has been resolved. Speaking of which, here they are.
I'll hit you!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
precision, and grace.
You are today's sacrifice! The world in crimson!
Distract them for me!
Go for their hearts!
A terrible mistake.
no match for me.
Yeah!
I'll cut you wide open!
Time to share your treasures!
Magritio Purinos.
The spirits demand your blood!
Wait. When did that mute? I must have been muted forever. God damn it. Commander, your arrival was well timed. Now we can finally talk. I'm quite interested in the events that occurred at the Grey Garrison. I suppose you have questions for me as well. Oh, I also said, hi Puncher of Kittens, how are you today? I hope you're well. I wonder how long I've been muted for. Oh well. What do you want to know about what happened at the Grey Garrison? Any shift in the balance of power during this war has a direct impact on my mission. If a new player appears who is capable of fighting demons effectively, then I am ready to support that person with all the resources I have at my disposal. Regil speaks pensively as if talking to himself, but naturally I cannot blindly trust a stranger, even one marked by the gods. Yeah, the gods blessed me with an incredible gift and Queen Galfrey put me at the helm of the crusade, but that's not enough for you, is it? The will of the gods cannot and should not replace our sound judgment, and the whims of the Queen of Mendev are of no consequence at all. Regil stops for a moment, thinking. Is there anything you'd like to know before we move on to more serious issues? What if I want to join the ranks of the Hell Knights? The requirements for Hell Knights and signifiers are common knowledge, and they must certainly be satisfied. If you do that, the orders will consider your request. Any further discussion prior to your completion of the necessary tasks is pointless. Not every fighter or spellcaster is fit to serve with us. What are Hell Knights doing here, within the borders of the World Wound? The same as you and your army, fighting a war against the demons. The Hell Knights have always been a part of the Crusades from the very beginning. We don't answer to Queen Galfrey and we act on our own authority, but we serve the common cause. The Scary Spawn have no place in the world we want to build. Regil barks out the final words. Funny, isn't it? Knights clad in black armour have been fighting this war from the off, but most people don't even know it. The face of the Crusades is a Mendevian paladin with the sword of Iomedir gleaming on their gilded armour. In that respect, my cousin Galfrey has a real flair for propaganda, I must say. What does Paralictor mean? I am the commander of this unit, and in the Order's hierarchy, I am 2 steps lower than its leader. In the territory of Mendev and the World Wound, there are few who equal my rank, but I am the most senior Hell Knight officer for many leagues around. We are not done talking about your atrocities. Of course, the Paralictor doesn't seem hurt or surprised. If you wish, I will explain my position in detail. All the soldiers killed at my order belong to my unit. Therefore, the case is an internal matter for the Order of the Godclaw. You could have sent an appeal to the Order commanders, but the result is inevitable. Not only do the Order's rule and field operation guidelines not prohibit it, they even recommend a policy of death is preferable to captivity. So everything that happened, though it is surely lamentable and has deprived me of a few good fighters, is also a prime example of military necessity. I'm actually going to go for the lawful, because it's good to know where people's boundaries are. I cannot influence your internal rules, but I hope you understand where the jurisdiction of your order ends and ours begins. I am not trying to force our rules on Crusaders, Commander. Commander. Every goddamn time. I hope you won't try to make us disregard ours. If the incident is settled, I suppose we can return to relevant matters. What are you going to do now after the gargoyle attack? I will wait for my remaining fighters to return. What you see here is only a small part of my forces. As for my long-term plans, that depends on the results of our conversation, Commander. Regil narrows his eyes. Before we move on to to serious subjects, I'd like to address an organizational issue regarding my unit. You may wish to be present. The guy that fled, Yaker. Yaker steps forward and salutes with a clenched fist to his chest. Paralictor, permission to report. During the first gargoyle attack, I determined it necessary to leave my post. I swam over the river, found the commander's army, and asked them to provide assistance. Yeah, but you left your armor, or you removed it. Ooh, I'm dropping a lot of frames all of a sudden. Really am dropping a lot. Hello? Connection, please. Can you return? Please come back. Still in the red. Yeah, that's an awful lot of frames being dropped. I don't know if people can still hear me. I'm gonna wait for it before I continue on. In fact, I'm gonna have a drink. To unmute myself. Just gonna alt tab out so the music will stop. I'm gonna do a speed test real quick. Just to see. My speed's normal. Just don't want it to continue. You know, the speed's actually properly normal. It's going higher than it should be. Other than it did when I tested. What's my upload like? Upload's fine. Okay. Yeah. The moment I've just, ever since it just started, then I have dropped 5,000. No. Dropped nearly 8,000 frames. What is going on? Really? Just gonna see if this works on my end. Well, maybe not. How is it? Oh, it's question mark. Normally my kilobytes per second shouldn't be above 6,000. That just jumped up to like 19,000. What is going on? Completely. Oh. And we're back in green. Whatever it was resulted me in dropping just under 10,000 frames. Oh, and it's gone again. Oh, and it's back. Yeah, I'm not downloading anything in Steam either. But the funny thing is, my connection didn't drop at all. And my connection to Twitch didn't drop, I just lost a bunch of frames. Okay, let's carry on. Yeah, so he asked to provide assistance. Regil nods. The reinforcements were much needed. You will earn a double salary for your resourcefulness, Yeka, and 100 lashes for abandoning your post. Yep. The young knight grows a little pale, but immediately salutes again. Yes, Paralictor. I'm going to say nothing because it is his order. I'm not in control of them at all. You can even remind them. Don't forget he abandoned his armor. Say nothing. Regil, who has watched you closely throughout the entire conversation, nods to himself. Now for a more delicate issue. You, Commander, were interested in our dispute with the Knights of the Order of the Sunrise Sword, correct? Their forces in Canabras suffered great losses in the demon attack, and now their leader has perished and his troops are in trouble. They are reeling with no command structure. Their order will hardly be able to recover from the losses they've suffered. What are you getting at? These fighters aren't the finest material I've worked with, but if I assume formal command over them, I'll be able to reforge them into weapons of reasonable quality. One or two might even become true Hell Knights. The rest will be put to good use as well. Do you really think these people will follow you after how you've treated them? Though not the best, they are still warriors and knights. They know what discipline is, and that victory in war doesn't come without cost. Any among them who still haven't realised that aren't worth my time and effort. What does this have to do with me? A spark flashes in Regil's pale yellow eyes. I suppose, Commander, that for leagues around, from Canabras to Dresden, from Dresden to the cursed city of Iz at the heart of the world wound, all of this pertains to you in one way or another. You are the catalyst that shifted an age-old balance of power, whether you meant to or not. Your own future and much more depends on the decisions you make here and now, even the ones that seem insignificant. Why have you been eating chicken broccoli for the last 3.5 months? Or is it part of a diet? Because you need to branch out, have some different tastes. Yeah, I'm not gonna... You have already shown that you will easily sacrifice these people. Use them as living shields for your precious knights. I won't let that happen. Let them join my army. At least I don't treat my soldiers as expendables. It would be fun to have Hell Knights though, because I think that's what it does. Well then, we both have arguments to make. Let's see what these orphans say. Regil looks at the warriors in white and yellow, shifting cheerlessly from one foot to another. Initiates of the Sunrise Sword, your leader is dead, the Order has suffered serious losses and will not be able to recover. You may return to Mendev to join another Crusade Order and hope that they don't meet the same fate as the Sunrise Sword. Yeah. Would be nice to have voice acting in all of it, but I think with this game there is a hell of a lot of text, like the most in most games that I've ever seen. So having voice acting would be a lot of work, would be a really good payoff, but it would be a lot of work and file sizes. Or you may remain under my command. I will not promise that it will be easy or that our war making will be constricted by your principles. What I can promise is this: under my command you will never again feel like helpless mice in the talons of a ravenous raptor. The strong subjugates the weak, all as it should be. Wendell gives Regil an appraising look, until an even stronger leader comes along and unseats the previous one. Camellia scoffs. He's used to people following his orders. Then again, these snivelling cowards are used to humiliating treatment. They won't even consider testing him a little. Does that mean we've worked off the precious resources you spent on us? The water, medicine and bandages, yells one of the knights in the white and yellow. I wouldn't make such an offer if I thought you were useless garbage. The initiates of the Sunrise Sword consult with each other for a time, and then one of them, a young woman in knight's armour, steps forward. Your methods of warfare and your treatment of your allies goes entirely against our ideals, Paralictor. Commander Selene has already said to you everything that should be said. We've decided to follow the commander in her march on Dresden. Ah! Now I am the master. As you wish. It's difficult to tell from Regil's face whether he's disappointed or not. Well then, Commander, let's proceed to the main question, and then put an end to this exhausting conversation. We should discuss the cooperation between your forces and my own. We do share a common enemy and a common battlefield. Ooh, I passed the check. You're looking at me strangely, Paralictor. When we discussed Yaker's punishment, and when we were deciding the fate of the Sunrise Sword, it's as if you're testing me. Regil lowers his head in a gesture that might be read as respectful. I do not believe I made any attempt to conceal my interest in you, both as a new, strong leader in the region and as the bearer of a highly unusual power. Of course, I'd like to know what's inside your head. One could say that it's my duty. Yeah, my army and I are going to Dresden to free the city from demons. You can join forces with us. Regil rubs his chin pensively. Dresden, an ambitious goal, but most reasonable. Imagine how such a victory would rally all the separate banners of today's Crusaders under one banner. And we certainly need a base of operations inside the World Wound. I stand ready to support you. Moreover, I can accompany you in your campaign. However, I would remind you that Hell Knights are outside of Mendev's jurisdiction. My unit and I will join your forces and obey your orders, but only for as long as I deem that our goals coincide. I like his eyes. They're still bright. Neither the darkness nor the paleness has taken them, for now. It's a deal. Yes, Commander. My forces and Regil Derenge are at your disposal. Thing is, he's a rather good tank, if I recall correctly. He technically dual wields. So he would have to replace Camellia. Unfortunately. Or myself. I'm gonna take him over Camellia just for now. Just so I can see what he has again. There. Good. Oh, he's dexterity based, not strength based. Okay. But he's wearing full plate. He has 26 AC. Like, what? Cold Iron Gnome Hooked Hammer. He gets to attack 3 times so far. So he has 2 weapon fighting. Okay. Has 2 weapon fighting, right. Weapon finesse. Okay. Fighter's finesse. Weapon focused gnome hooked hammer. Weapon specialization. Okay, on his damage rolls. So he's not getting any bonuses from his strength or dex on his damage. Well, he is on his main hand, sorry. Just not on his offhand. Training double weapons. Whenever he gains a +1 on. Okay. So he's reducing the armor check penalty. So he's actually gaining +2 from dex despite wearing full plate instead of +1. Okay. Armages are difficult to sway from their beliefs. +1 bonus on will saves against charm and compulsion. Okay, and he re-rolls. Then Ardent. And then he's got his Hell Knight stuff. Smite Chaos. He gets armor training again? Really? I need to get him. What is it? If I even can get him it. We can get greater 2 weapon fighting. Get 3rd attack with your offhand. Wait, what? You roll the second one, you could. Oh, improved. There we go. Second attack, so he would get up to 4 attacks with that. But weapon finesse. That's what he needs, weapon finesse with gnome hooked hammers. Because then he would deal +8 damage. And I think he get that with his offhand. sure there's a way to get damage on the offhand. Because I know Woljif has it. Because he gets that. Unfocused. No, it's finesse training. 2-weapon fighting. Okay. Oh, double slice. That's the one. Your offhand weapon while dual wielding strikes. Yeah. Yeah, double slice is there. So he'd need double slice and weapon finesse. Which you could get in two level ups. But and then he would continue in Mythic. Need. So it's not leading strike. Unrelenting assault. He has no natural attack, so that's fine. Okay, done all the talking. Now we go and do the mobility check.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. What else is this? Skeleton of a man wearing armor from the time of the First Crusade. We're on the 5th Crusade right now. It's holding the skeleton of a child with strange proportions and animal paws instead of its right arm and leg. A mongrel. Okay. Ring of protection +2. Ooh, Sunrise Sword Crusader. We're still alive. Praise be Seren Ray. Praise the sun. Oh, that's a funny reference. Now I can go and loot everything else. Ring of protection +2. Let's stick that on you. +1. I wonder if all the stuff that I left out here is still here to loot.
Careful now.
Looks like it. Because I skipped what was above. Even after the attack, the tents at the Hell Knights camp are lined up neatly, looking like they're ready for a parade.
That's easy.
I have to check for all the loots. Remember, check these gargoyles up here because I wanted to keep my buffs going. If there is anything over here. No. Okay, I guess we'll leave.
Always watch your back.
I should probably, you know, heal my main character.
Magritium Turino. Magritium Turino.
There we go, that's much better. 25. Screw it. Let's collect all of it. Can you move yet? You can. I have some Hell Knights. Awesome. And some clerics. The clerics go here and merge, because you already have clerics. The Hell Knights, however, can travel up here. And join your army. So Lord knows you need them. Recruit. Still can't recruit any new people. I get 216 finance points per day. I wish it told me how many days we're on the banners right now. It doesn't. Okay, let's see how this fight goes. Oh, god damn it. I keep wanting to move. I lost 6 rangers. Christ. Keep wanting to move the camera for whatever reason. And I end up skipping a turn. Zero, 1 to 2, 3 to 5. Oh god. This fight's not gonna go well. Uh-oh. Hey, goodbye, Hell Knights. Could have gone there. That would switch them to melee, hopefully. Yes. Goodbye, Hell Knights. 18. Oh yeah, this is not going well at all. In fact, I'm gonna load game. That was terrible. Oh, that's at the start of that fight. Okay. Okay, now I can leave again. I think I'm gonna do this. And then move you all over here. They can't move anymore, which is fine. Clerics, in fact, close. I want you to move. You to move back. Let me move. Why? Why will you not let me just move straight to them? There we go. And you move there. Okay. So now to reorganize. Clerics, archers. Rangers can go in there. Archers. Why will you not just let me move? Select. It's so annoying. Okay, this should be a little bit better. But I know I won't have the movement for it. 6. Oh, maybe. Quick save. Morning, Memento. How are you today? Hope you're well. Okay, archers. Nice. Oh. What's up with that? Overwhelming grief. Okay. They're fleeing? Damn it. Stop killing them. Please. Stop killing them. This is a hell of a lot of casualties. They must have like super high AC. Finally killed them. But I lost a lot. I lost 59 archers and 20 infantry. Oof. The traitors who defected to the enemy's side at Canabras are dead. Nerosian expresses its deepest gratitude to the commander. Daily income increased. Finance points times 1,000. So nice. I can level up. Awesome. Scorching Ray. I need the damage. And she has... he has decent power. Fairly sure. Yeah, 15. Points, okay. Setana, no movement points. Okay. Moondance Meadow. I think that's where I might go next. A unit of mercenaries serving Horgus Worm has reached the troops with a chest full of gold coins and a message from Sir Horgus to score more victories. Accept. Shield bearers. Okay, dwarves. I just have no one that can really use them. Yeah. What I need is more archers. $14.49. AC 17, 2 to 7 damage. A lot more hit points though. Yeah, hell of a lot more hit points. Chili Creek, Heaven's Edge is quite far away. This is where I need to get to. No. I could enter it. I am pretty exhausted. Well, fatigued. Well, let's enter. see what's waiting for us. Oh wait, is this the bear? Plagued Smilodon. Oh great. Plague. Demon Plague. 1d3 Constitution damage, 1d6 Wisdom damage, and Fatigue. Great. Please just stabby stab stab. God, it's immune. Because it's undead. Okay. I screwed up with that. Stop biting Walgif's head off, thank you.
I'll rip you apart!
Did she do more damage? Oh, she's taking minus.
Retreat is not an option.
Why am I going to hit once?
Tactical
Goddamn Walgif. Although it's probably my fault. He should have more AC than that. It's just he's unconscious at the moment.
Go.
There was a flaw in our tactics.
They have a plus 22 to hit. Okay then.
The hell beg me to stop!
Miss me
Ow.
already.
He's also because he died. He's no longer suffering from that plague. Okay. But you...
Are you sure you wish to exhaust us?
Keen composite longbow plus 2. I also picked up something very heavy. What in the world was it? This. Oh, picked up cold iron. It's not actually heavy at all. Oh, it's because I'm exhausted. Right range, so it's 19 to 20. Just so I know where it is, and then I'll forget. Okay, let's set up camp. Yeah, plus 9. Okay, DC 23 for protective rituals. Oof. Camouflage is fine at least.
When some people are in love, they pretend not to be. They even pretend not to like the person they're in love with. It's so weird.
I haven't the faintest idea to whom you could possibly be referring.
Oh, I failed it. Damn, I rolled a 6. Oh, I was 2 off. Okay. I am also going to need to AFK for about 10 minutes real quick. So I'm just gonna pause. I'll run an ad now, so when I get back, we'll have like an hour and 20 minutes or whatever of uninterrupted gameplay. So yeah, I will be right back. About 10 minutes. Bye. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to go and get something from my parents. I'm in the wrong window. There we go. Okay, so we're all rested.
Always watch your back.
Oh, Death Star. I thought it was blinded then.
Should we proceed?
He's not getting any bonuses from... any extra bonuses from his dexterity for his AC. So... Cat's Grace will be best on Waljiff. Actually, no, I'm gonna swap...
crave your commands.
I'm gonna swap this belt back. And then I remember I need Cat's Grace on her.
I always have the upper hand.
Fox gunning.
Rules are made to be
Heroism. 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 And I'll keep one in reserve. What else? Put reduced person on now and gnome to be even more reduced. That should help his AC. Shield. So he now has 32 AC. So that's pretty good. His damage has gone down slightly. I don't think I had any wounds.
Hesitation is a waste of time.
I had full strength. If I put it on Regil, his attack should go
You
up.
require my counsel?
Plus 16
Wise.
to attack. Still plus 16. I know he's getting his dex. Oh yeah, he doesn't have dex on damage, so that was a waste. I should have put it on Wenduag.
Oh, skip the
Okay.
pleasantries.
I don't think he has a deflection bonus. Oh, he does with the Ring of Protection plus 2. Okay. Stabilize. 1 round per level, that's not good. Oh. Mage armor.
Yes, Esme.
Mage armor.
Yes.
Mage armor.
Yes.
I think that does increase his AC more, yes, than what he normally has. This is our interfering with that. I think that's okay. Quick save. The only thing I wish I would have had
Your orders, Commander.
is... Wait, do I even... Oh, I don't have spells of that level yet. It's having bull strength. I'm sure there's more down here than just those 2 Smilodons that I've killed. Please? After all that buffing? Really?
Careful now.
Be a decent spot for a cave. Just wasted all those buffs.
That's easy.
Yep, I wasted all those buffs. I thought there was going to be more here. Oh no. Don't think I'm in the area that I thought. I think that was just a random encounter. But it's weird because it had loot. Oh no, it is Moondance Meadow. Okay. You failed to sneak past the enemies. Prepare to fight. And all my buffs are gone. Ah, Firebot just reconnected. Yay! Are they ghouls? They're ghouls.
No match for me.
Kneel before me.
Out of my sight!
Cover me, all right?
Yeah, leather armor's not worth it.
Always watch your back.
Okay, onwards. Leave. Problem is I can't get past them. Yep, I know they're all fatigued. Let's rest then.
Anti-magpie baked a bad pie. Dropped it flat, made the sky cry. Dropped the second, made the rivers dry. Dropped the third, now we all die.
It's not creepy at all. Tree. You spotted the enemies. Fight!
I will see to your
Spiders.
demise.
Oh, 4 spiders. Yay! Okay, Wendu. You do you.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Surrender or else!
I'm beginning to wonder if I should switch to
This one is mine.
real-time mode.
I'll rip you apart!
Wait. Normally, I thought you couldn't pass them. What? Bunch of elementals as well. Okay. Now I'm going to enter Chili Creek because this is rather amusing. Puppies. Jono. Jono walks thoughtfully around the grove. He pauses in front of a few trees, lingering there for some time. He seems to be examining something carefully. At the sound of your footsteps, he turns around abruptly, but the anxious expression on his face quickly gives way to an amiable smile. Commander. It's so good to see you. It seems you found time to visit our quiet backwater after all. I could be mistaken, but it looked like you were frightened by my arrival. Oh no, you startle me, that's all. It's my overactive imagination. I still can't get used to living in such a small village. The town where I grew up was a good deal larger and it was located near a trade route. So there were always lots of new faces and plenty of people bustling around. Here though, it's different. The moment you step outside the village, you're all alone. You can walk for miles in any direction with only the birds and animals for company. This is, of course, the way Erastil teaches us to live. But truth be told, it still makes me feel somewhat uncomfortable. Why were you looking at those trees? See for yourself. He points to one of the branches, and among the leaves you notice a small doll made of grass and seaweed tied with blue ribbon. I keep finding them here in the grove. I think it's some kind of local ritual. I've asked the villagers to tell me what it means, but they won't give me an answer. I just don't understand the reason for all the secrecy. How do you like living in the village? I'm getting used to the way of things. I still get the occasional sidelong glance from the locals, but that's not surprising. After all, I'm just some stranger who decided to show up without an invitation and settle down in the village. But the church warned us about this. Such caution is to be expected at first. I just have to do my best to earn their trust. I heal, I purify the water, I give blessings. Sooner or later they will accept me as one of their own. It's so quiet here. What makes you forget what peace feels like? I understand my time in Canabras gave me a small taste of war. I only had to live through it for a few days, but I know the horrors I witnessed will haunt my nightmares for years to come. I cannot imagine how hard it is for those like yourself, soldiers who have given their lives to this cause. The priest places a hand on his heart. You have chosen to fight there in order to protect our peaceful and quiet life here, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. What do the locals think of Erastil? They're indifferent. They are pragmatic people, you know. They don't have time for theology. If old Deadeye helps them survive, that's good enough for them. You know, some priests get overzealous with sermons. They demand that people pray, observe all the rituals, make sacrifices, and then those priests, all holy and pious, are surprised when locals kick them out of the village, right into the nearest ditch. The priest laughs. I was taught differently. First you have to prove your worth. You have to show them why you and your deity are useful. It's only after they've begun to trust you and start asking questions about your faith that you can really share your beliefs. Then you can tell them all about old Deadeye and his teachings. Well then, will you show me around the village? Of course, let's go. You'll get to meet the locals, see how we live. Maybe you'll even manage to get some peace and quiet, a temporary respite from the hardships of war. Quick save. I think I'm gonna need it. If I remember correctly, this village is kind of weird.
Careful now.
Loot the boat. Loot the skeleton. Why is there a skeleton so close to town? Yeah. What a beast. We've got you now. It's a goddamn Hydra. Watch out for those huge teeth. Don't let them catch you. Aim for her throat and belly. Fewer scales there. Don't be afraid, everyone. We fought ones bigger than this. What?
Let's have some fun.
Well, one of them's dead. They're actually doing okay damage to it.
Go.
That'll teach you to mess with us, a man with green eyes, the broad shoulders of a swimmer, and the calloused hands of a fisherman, shakes his fist at the beast's motionless carcass. Hey, that guy got back up. Something's got 'em all worked up. That's the second time they've crawled out this month. So, let 'em come. A woman, her eyes the same shade of green as the fisherman, smiles at you. It's not the first time and it won't be the last. But what's it matter? They can't hurt us. We could use their hides to make a lot of waterproof coats and cloaks. Markil Malessa, I'd like to introduce you to someone. This is Selena, the commander of the Crusade. She's the one I told you about. Ah, a real hero in our little backwater. It's so nice of you to drop by. We've never had anyone so important come to visit. Heroic acts are important, but sometimes it's good to leave the front lines. Talk to ordinary people living ordinary lives. Anyway, welcome to Chili Creek. Oh, and there go my frames again. I think tomorrow, just for the hell of it, I'm going to try connecting to the French servers or another close country. Because London is having problems. The only problem is, would I have to connect through London to get to the other servers? And I just dropped back below 5% of frames dropped as well. Now it's gone back above. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Then again, I could potentially stop the stream and try a different server. So I don't think it'll switch. No, not while I'm streaming. Just hemorrhaging frames. I think I might do that. I might just stop the stream real quick. With that. Oh, now it's all back. I'll leave it going then, just to see. It's just with me being halfway into the stream, I may try and connect to another. Give it a couple of minutes just to see, or a minute just to see. Nope, there it goes again. Yeah, I'm going to stop the stream and restart it and try on a different server, just ignoring London. See what that does. So I'll be right back really quick. And we should be back. No, I'm hemorrhaging frames on this one as well. So this is probably connecting through London as well. Oh, this is so annoying. This is even worse. I've dropped 50% of frames. Okay, stop. This is just so annoying. I tried connecting through Paris, and that didn't do very well at all. So hopefully I'm back. I'm dropping frames again. It's so frustrating. Can't do anything about it because it's London. I think I might have to just end stream because now it's just not coming back. The frames are just too much. And I'm just going to have to upload the VOD manually. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. This is not fun at all. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with less frame drops. But I can't do anything else. So I'm just gonna quickly raid Tug. This is really unfun. So I'll be back tomorrow with more Pathfinder. And we'll see. Bye.